Hey guys, it's T&J-Nexus and welcome to our WWE 2k16 draft picks. This is going to be the very first series that we're going to be doing in this channel. So I hope you guys don't miss it and tune in because it's going to be absolutely insane. What we're going to do is we're going to do our draft picks with T. And after that, I will do some clarification and stuff that you might want to know or you might need to know, such as rules and stuff like that, etc. So, T, would you like to start us off with the first draft pick of the day?
Sure. Alright. My first pick is going to be the architect, the former Shield member, the man who unfortunately got injured and had to vacate his championship, Seth Rollins.
Alright, so if you guys haven't noticed yet, me and T are speaking via Skype call. So yeah, the voice is gonna be a little bit strange, but it's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna go with my very first draft pick of the day, the Lunatic Fringe. You get it? We're still staying in that Shield mojo. The Lunatic Fringe, the Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose.
Decent. I'm gonna pick another man who unfortunately got injured, the Apex Predator, the former leader of Legacy, Randy Orton.
My man's got a thing for injured people. I get it. So I'm gonna go with the former WWE Champion, the third and final member of the Shield, the Powerhouse, the King of the Spear, or at least one of them, Roman Reigns.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the man who faced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the championship, Brock Lesnar.
So you're going for the person who broke everybody's heart at WrestleMania. That's alright. I'm not gonna forget you, Brock. I remember what you did. You beat The Undertaker. You got the streak. Sad. Okay, moving on. Going from probably one of the strongest to probably one of the most popular WWE superstars at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's not going to change anytime soon. And by that, yes, I mean the leader of the Yes movement. And by yes, I mean Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, please get better soon. We need you at WrestleMania. I hope you're clear to wrestle. But that is my third draft pick, Daniel Bryan.
Okay, decent pick. I'm gonna pick the cousins of The Rock and Roman Reigns and the sons of Rikishi, the Usos.
Alright, okay, since you're going into teams, I might as well follow in your footsteps. I'm going to pick my first team of the day, which is going to be the Swiss Superman and the Canadian. Alright, yeah. Cesaro and Kid, probably the hottest team out there, and probably one of the teams who deserve a lot better in the single realm than they are getting. But that's what I'm going for, Cesaro and Kid. That is my fourth draft pick.
Okay, decent. I'm gonna stick with the teams and go to millions of dollars, Mr. No Days Off, Darwin Young, and the man who got Father of the Year, Titus O'Neil.
Alright, Father of the Year. Okay, that's quite good. That's a good title to get, I guess. Well, since I know you don't like these guys, I might as well just take all four of them. And by all four, I mean the stable of the Wyatt family with Braun Strowman included. Yes, we have calls in this series, and we got a Braun Strowman call just to be able to use him in the Wyatt family. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take the four hairy men that are the Wyatts.
Okay, I'm gonna continue with the tag teams. I'm gonna pick Sin Cara, who once was former teammate of Rey Mysterio, and I'm gonna pick the new United States champion, Kalisto.
Kalisto. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with this tag team, well, former tag team. Since I know that they're best friends in real life, it only makes sense to have them as a pair in the game. So I'm going to go with the Hall of Famer, the real king of the spear, the man who gave Jeff Hardy a spear off the ladder. Yes, by that I mean Edge, the rated R superstar. And the person I was talking about is his best friend for, I don't know, I think it's 29 years or something like that. Christian, Mr. One More Match. He was a pretty underrated superstar in real life, so we're gonna give him what he really deserves in this draft.
Okay. I'm gonna pick.
Deserves better.
I'm gonna break up from the teams here. I'm gonna pick the show off. The former World Heavyweight Champion, one of my favorite United States champions, Dolph Ziggler.
Yep, Brock Lesnar. Well, you're breaking off teams. I'm gonna break off teams. I'm gonna go with the hottest prospect in NXT right now. He is the NXT champion. He is the owner, the owner of the coup de grace, and by that I mean the Demon Finn Balor.
Decent pick, one of my favorite NXT superstars.
Yeah, he's quite good actually.
I'm gonna go back to the tag teams, and I'm gonna pick the WWE Tag Team Champions, New Day Rock.
Sucks.
New Day Rock.
Sucks.
New Day Rock.
Sucks.
Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E.
Sorry, T. I'm just gonna interrupt you. I think you were saying sucks wrong.
No, I know what I said.
They suck, but
They suck, but they're not that bad on commentary.
okay, moving on. I do not have a response for that, so we're gonna move on. I'm going to go with my 8th draft pick of the day, and he is the man who owns Raw. He is the man that when he is done with Raw, nothing will ever be the same again. Yep, that's my draft pick, so it's your turn again. T?
I'm gonna pick the Animal, the former member of Evolution, former World Heavyweight Champion, Batista.
The Beast Eater. He's gonna be destroying people in SmackDown. I can already see that. But to counter your Batista, I'm gonna go with the legend. 25 years in WWE, former World Heavyweight Champion, the Demon of Death Valley, Mr. WrestleMania, and no, I do not mean Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels, but the other Mr. WrestleMania, the man who is Mr. Hell in a Cell because he has the least defeats in Hell in a Cell. Yes, if you haven't guessed it already, I'm pretty sure you should know. By that I mean The Undertaker.
Okay. I'm gonna pick a man from the same era as The Undertaker. I'm gonna pick the man who actually came back to Raw yesterday. The People's Champion.
You realize that by the time this goes up, it's probably not gonna be yesterday anymore, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Alright, continue.
The Rock.
Did I kill the momentum?
I already said The Rock.
It seems like I killed the momentum. It's like,
You did.
The Rock. Oh, sorry about that then. Well, I'm going to be going back to tag teams for the very last time today. For my number 11 draft picks, I'm going to go with the original Certified G's Team SUSAWFT. Soft. And yes, I mean Enzo and Cass. Enzo Amore and Cass. Colin Cassidy. Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay on the NXT, and I'm gonna pick the Internet Champion, Long Island IZ, former United States Champion, Zack Ryder.
Yep, and current Internet Champion because no one wants his title. Well, staying in the realm of friendship, I'm going to go with a very close friend of Zack Ryder's. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion, undisputed champion, pretty much every championship that exists. He is the man who can, you know who I mean, and his name is
John Cena.
The delay though. You kind of, yeah.
You're supposed to say it. It's your turn.
Alright then. And yes, you heard that right. John Cena. Oh, cut it out. Stop booing. I get it. But I'm going to take John Cena down a very different path that you've seen on TV. So you guys will learn to love John Cena. You will learn to love him. It's not a choice.
Okay.
I'm
gonna pick
the
man who probably won't eat John Cena alive, but he'll eat other people alive. He's always hungry. The big guy, Ryback.
Dude, John Cena always kicks out too. You could actually break his face in, break his neck, he'd still kick out too. That's how he is. Well, I'm gonna pick a man who could probably run circles around Ryback. He is one of the top prospects in NXT and in the main roster sometimes, I guess. And by that I mean the man that gravity forgot, Adrian Neville. Adrian Neville, great prospect. I absolutely love him. He is gonna destroy the main roster and NXT roster. So be prepared. Woo!
I'm gonna pick a guy who could pick Neville out of the sky with ease.
Please retire.
The Big Show.
Please retire. Please retire. No offense, Big Show. I absolutely love you. You were a big part of my WWE while I was growing up. But honestly, I think your time has passed, and you're not as over with the fans as you used to be. Maybe you don't have to retire, but try to go a different way because man, it's not working for you, unfortunately. So since you went with Big Show, I'ma go with the one-man band, Heath Slater. You don't have to be a Slater hater, bro. Don't be a Slater gator. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna push him so hard. You actually do not even understand. I'm gonna make this guy the superstar he deserves to be because he's pretty underrated. I mean, he was in the Nexus, which is quite a good crew. He was in the 3-man band. Yeah, that's about it. But he's a really good superstar, and I don't know why WWE aren't using him any better. But I guess, that's WWE for you. I guess can't have spaces for everyone, can you? So, if you'd like to go with your second to last pick of the day. Second to last pick of the day.
My second to last pick of the day is going to be the man who always comes around the back. I don't know why. The man who recently got accepted into the Hall of Fame, the Icon Sting.
Alright, it's a nice pick. I like Sting. He deserves what he got, I guess. Since we're going to go with probably future Hall of Famers, I'm going to go with the current WWE Champion. I'm going to go with the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H. And no, not CEO Triple H, the Cerebral Assassin Triple H.
Decent. I'm going to go with my final pick. The man who was former WWE Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion, WWE Intercontinental Champion, WWE United States Champion. He was Daniel Bryan's mentor for NXT, and he is the owner of Miz TV, The Miz.
Alright, that's a good pick. Alright, that was a very nice last pick. And just before I do announce my last pick, what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a Legend roster pick and Divas roster draft as well. But since we're already going a little bit over with time, we're probably just going to, put this in the description to waste less time. I know that I'm wasting time just by saying this, but it had to be said. It had to be said. So what I'm going to be doing now is picking my last one, and the last one of the day is going to be a former Intercontinental Champion, Stardust. Stardust is he's pretty athletic, he's a really good superstar, very good character and development as well. He was a great Intercontinental Champion as Cody Rhodes, and he was a really good wrestler as Cody Rhodes, quite interesting to watch. He was in Legacy with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase. He had to be picked. So that's it. That's our roster pick for the WWE 2k16 series. That's going to be our first roster pick. Maybe later on we'll be changing some stuff, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So I think if nothing else is to be said, this is a goodbye for now. And T, do you want to say goodbye to the people?
Peace.
That was very friendly of you. Yep, that's me, that's T&J signing out.